And welcome everybody to another match in the Hardway to Hell 2025 tournament. It's between the two remaining players who are left in the upper bracket. That will be Nikplayer and farfelu. Two absolutely super strong players. I have no idea who is going to win today. And we are... Which has one pretty straightforward thing, which is we start in wrecked ship, and there are some special things about that. For example, you have to go to the wrecked ship E-Tank location to probably get your morph ball. I think it is there if it isn't late morph, which is not. And another setting in this is door color rando, so there might be doors locked by ice beam, wave beam, spacer. No plasma doors because we don't have plasma beam in these seats. And yeah, runners are off. Last thing I want to say about this, we have slow progression, not slowest progression, but still door color rando and slow progression, that's an absolutely cursed setting. So we might be here for a while. The expected difficulty for this from that spreadsheet, it is hard. So we'll see how it turns out. All right. Yeah, hey everybody. Hope you're doing good. Spike saying I'm cutting out at times, so I hope most of what I said did come over. Our first item is indeed Morph Ball. And the only thing you can do right now is just exit wrecked ship. Nothing other. So in case it got swallowed, I'm gonna say it again, door color rando and slow progression is cursed. Cursed AF. This might take easily 2 hours or more and have all the backtracking, like all of it. Alrighty, so I am joined, also, I'm not alone here, thankfully. I'm joined by Sineth. How are you doing, man?
We're doing pretty good. So I got the stream set up, I got the sync set up, I got the cropping set up, I got the sound set up.
The bursts are ready, so nothing can go wrong. So a first small detour here for Nikplayer, which is a smart one. He gains knowledge from this. He checked the door that leads to the boss fight that is at Fantoon, which is also Fantoon because we have vanilla bosses. And that's the Spacer door. So Spacer will be required in this scene. Probably all the beams will be required. Right, first item apart from morph is power bombs. That's good. We might still take a long time to find the other ammo types. Usually you'd only want to see supers as quickly as possible, but in door color settings you also want to find missiles as quickly as possible, because also doors can be locked by missiles and you cannot unlock them with supers. But you only need one missile. Okay, farfelu is going back, but he can't. Unless this is a power bomb door, I didn't check. And it is, hey! So...
Power bomb door.
Nice, farfelu remembers the door, so he has access to one more item. And this might turn out badly for Nikplayer, this might already be a soft lock for him. We'll find out soon. The wave door. Yeah, soft lock is the name of the game here.
At least it's not torture lock.
What's that?
Where, I don't know if you saw the one where they started in Lower Norfair, back behind Ridley.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
It was Yondalu versus June.
Alright. So it's another power bomb pack, and that is very good for farfelu and might also be required to find, because this gives us access to cross the entirety of Gauntlet, and there might be missiles, supers, any beam there. And looks like Nikplayer remembered that. That's why he reset all the way to the start. That's
not a bad shout, considering, because you could lose a lot more time.
Oh yes. Nikplayer will lose.
Backtrack.
Will lose about 2.5–3 minutes now, but he might have lost like 45 minutes if it comes really stupid. So this is a good bullet to bite, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with losing them 2 or 3 minutes here and there because this is such a long seed. I mean, anything can happen for any player.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how this plays out. All right, let's see what Gauntlet is holding on to.
Yeah. I'd expect something like missiles, supers, or a beam.
I expect nothing.
Well, after that second power bomb pack, I'm not convinced, but I think there's a good chance for it. Then again, even if there are missiles or supers, that might not be the only available ones, but they easily could be. Yeah, and Nikplayer doing exactly the thing, walking back here.
It's E-Tank. That's going to make the game easy mode.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Setting the power bomb there and getting knocked over by it. Oh, okay, that's
gravity.
kind of important. Suit. Yeah, that's our one and only suit today. Yeah, settings here. In case this is your first Hardway to Hell, we only find a maximum of 1 suit, which in this case is the gravity suit. We will not find plasma beam or screw attack. We might not find, usually we might not find spacer or wave beam. Seeing those doors, we already know we will find spacer. We also, oh no, that's it. We get all the tanks, but not all of the ammo. We will find a maximum of 90 missiles, 60 supers, and 60 power bombs.
Beamer, who made this easy mode? Who did this?
What you mean?
Well, we have a tank and gravity already. It's easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy for the next, like, 60 minutes. At some point, you will have to go into heated rooms. You already know you will have to do a suitless lower warfare.
That's true. That's true.
Something awful might happen, like you only get a couple of E-tanks, and you have to go into lower warfare to find some access to more E-tanks to actually do lower warfare. That's something I'd fully expect now.
Unless all the E-tanks are in lower warfare, which is a complete possibility.
Yeah, it is. It's also very possible you still lack one of the beams and you find yourself locked out of the lower parts of lower warfare by that beam. And you have to do a circle around. So there is a plethora of stupid things that can happen in these settings. Oh, Nick, gotta go fast. Okay, got it. Will be bailed out by that E-tank. Oh yeah, also the name of the game in Door Rando is Meme Route. It's not rare to go through Meme Route twice, 3 times, 4 times in these seats. Because as we saw, farfelu couldn't do anything there in Green Star and now has to take said Meme Route to actually go in there.
So, question in chat, what's Hardway to Hell all about?
Yeah, I already told everyone, it's your turn, Sineth.
Well, Hardway to Hell, it dials up the settings to the absolute max. This is like, think Super Metroid Kaizo or Super Metroid Impossible, except it's probably a little bit easier than that. You get 1 suit, very little in ammo, like you have exact ammo. Charge your plasma is missing. We already found the 1 suit, which is gravity. You get max E-tanks if you can find them all. All the other majors are in play. But it just puts you in. We have door color rando turned on. We have very slow progression turned on. Or it's actually slow progression, not slowest. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going to make this a lot of fun to watch over the next couple of hours.
Yeah, like I said, we already know we will see a suitless lower north here. There will be heat damage in the entirety of that. That's going to be fun in like 90 minutes. Okay. Farfelu turned off Moonwalk there.
Interesting.
I don't know if he's a Moonwalk yes or no player. I think he's a non-Moonwalk player. But he will turn it on for Moon Dance, which isn't required in this one because we already found power bombs. Yeah, almost at the 10-minute mark, and we still haven't found another type of axis.
So we need to find beams. Each doors means that doors means that doors have been randomized as far as what color you can actually open them with. So it could be power bomb, it could be missile, it could be super missile, it could be spazer, it could be plasma, it could be ice, it could be wave. And only those items will open those doors. So, like, if we find a red door, we can't open it with a super missile. It has to be opened with a missile.
Yeah, a couple of item checks to do here without any access trouble. So what you want to do now is go into Billy Maze, and from there make your way through Meme Route into Green Brinstar. Probably be locked out from everything there and do a full loop back to Criteria. To do Meme Route again, and then go into Red Tower. Oh right, there is a door here, I forgot about that one. It's easy to forget this exists, because if you start at the ship, it's always blue. So the stage of this tournament is, this is the 2 remaining players in the upper bracket. The winner from this will be the only player left in the upper bracket, and in the final, I guess? Yeah, that's the final then. And the loser of this match will play the winner from following 4 players: Kai Zenton, Ace Zero, Yondolash and Juni. I think they already played, didn't they? I think Kai Zenton won and Juni won. Correct me please if I'm wrong about that. Bargaining, correct.
Yeah, we haven't hit acceptance yet.
That's when you are either eliminated or win the tournament. That's acceptance. Oh, we found access. A
nice wave beam.
So we get wave beam and spacer. We couldn't be 100% sure about wave beam, I think, because there might be gaslight doors that. There might have been wave doors to locations that are empty, and then there is no wave beam in the seed. We only knew for sure that we would find Spacer, because Spacer locks Turian and Spacer locks the Phantom boss fight. Yeah, Nikplayer has pulled ahead just because of slightly better routing.
Better routing, better movement.
I think movement-wise, there isn't much between those two. But Farfelu went into Brinstar firsthand, and Nikplayer combined that with his first Meme Route play. So Farfelu has to do all these checks the second time. But of course, Farfelu will pull back a little bit because he can jump up directly from here. Doesn't have to do that Adekun's item check.
With how many power bombs we have, OK Beamer, what do you think the possibility is that we're going to need to do some crystal flashing down in Norfair?
Oh, I'd say about 50-50. It might easily be that we find Ice Beam because Ice Beam locks more E-tanks before we do any of that. It's hard to say right now.
So we're actually doing a map check here because the map shows what doors you've seen so far. So it'll show red doors for wave beam and missiles. It'll show blue doors for doors that are no longer locked or have not been locked.
Oh, well, Nikplayer doing a couple of elevator raids here. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but Ice Beam will be in the seed. Ice Beam is always in the seed. Those are the two beams that are always in there are Charge Beam and Ice Beam. So we will finish this seed with a super strong beam. All of the beams except Plasma. That's great.
There you go.
And here's our second meme route, courtesy of farfelu. This meme route play is to go into Red Tower. Then you have to make a hard choice. You want to go up to do those item checks, but if you go up, you might be locked out and have to do another lap.
Right. All right, first on the meme route is farfelu.
Also, thanks to Door Color Rando, this door left of those 3 side hoppers can always be opened. You don't have to kill the side hoppers for it. Otherwise, in vanilla map, this would be a gray door.
And you have to kill the side hoppers for it.
Yeah, that
Another power bomb door.
Yeah, was to be expected. We can continue somehow. So what now? Yeah, going down is the safer option.
Yeah.
Ooh, we might be able to get to X-Ray. Let's see. Because there's one more door before X-Ray.
So specifically, the Evil Eye lair starts you out in Wreck Ship, and the Morph Ball was in Wreck Ship. It was easy enough to get out of there and start exploring, so yeah. I don't think I missed anything as far as what Evil Eye lair includes other than that.
Well, it's Door Color Rando. Door Color, Wreck Ship start, and slow progression instead of slowest. Okay, Nikplayer with 4 E-tanks might be going for the check. Very nice. farfelu taking a save there, south of the tube. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
that hurts.
That's unfortunate.
But has enough energy to easily get back. Good chance for a strong item there at Main Street. Ah, but it's nothing. Okay.
Oh, there's
wow! Speed. Unlocked by
just
anything.
Sitting in the crock pot.
It's me, Speed. Come and get me.
So I think this puts farfelu in the lead.
Yeah, but it's so small a lead. It doesn't really matter at this point. Let's see, Nikplayer also seems to be going up. Yeah, now you can easily get those Mama Turtle items. That's great. If you can get there, that is. You can't.
You can't. That's a good point by Kaizenton. Nikplayer's been consistently collecting door entrance information on the way, and farfelu has not, which could,
Smart of Nick to check that door and not go through it. probably smart. There might have been that exact item that he needs, but you shouldn't really bet for that. Yeah, also Nick has the information on Phantoon, which is really good. More power bombs, yeah, so the seed has to put them somewhere. So, because we are in slow progression, why not put them all at the start?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. With all these power bombs we keep getting, how much of a chance there's going to be for doing crystal flashing. But we don't have any other ammo yet.
That's right. No crystal flashing without missiles and supers. And yeah, if it happens, those two guys won't have too much of an issue with it.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Alright, we are continuing. There is no door at crate, but of course it's locked by supers. At least one ammo lockout that you can rely on. There are a couple of doors that are the same as in vanilla. That is the two green doors at Spore Spawn. The one in Spore Spawn's room and the one when you go through the backside. Those are always super doors. And the pink doors in Turian are also always vanilla. So that's always missable.
We also didn't mention that the gates are always the same color too. They don't get randomized.
Oh yeah, that's true. Gates don't care.
Gates are doors. Nice spring ball.
Spring ball, great. Not as much value after having found gravity, but still great. Yeah, and with that E-Tank, we continue towards Bubble Mountain.
And with speed, we can just go right through Frog Speedway and make it easy.
Absolutely. So only the Cathedral item. So I'm gonna put my bet there that Cathedral is an important item, which in this case could mean, like, missiles.
It could be missiles, it could be super missiles, it could be any of the beams that we're missing.
Absolutely. That's
Looks
an
like
interesting one.
Farfelu's going to take that bet as well.
Yup. Going for the powerbomb kill to get more drops. And it's nothing, okay.
That's...
Farfelu, you should reset. Maybe just getting that info.
Yep.
Farf doing the hard reset. You can just quickly push start select LNR for a quick reset. Well, unless Farfelu doesn't have... Oh, wait, no, it's just the buttons, not the function of the buttons. So you could always do that. And we are synced up. I don't think Nick got himself that info about Cathedral.
Right, but it's good thing he didn't. Wow, this sync.
Even the collection of powerbombs is synced up. Hey, look at that.
We found missiles. It's about time. Have we seen any missile doors yet, though?
Yup, definitely. I think exiting Big Pink was a missile door. Don't know what Nikplayer found at the top of Red Tower. Excuse me? Don't you have a push to mute button or something?
Sorry.
Oh, hey, you can get there. So hypo jump or springboard jump. Yeah, 3 tries into springboard jump. Because hypo jump is really hard.
Oh, man, the waiver got him.
Yeah, that sucks. Hey, reserve tank. More energy, we need all of that. another E-tank. So energy looking good. Yeah, you can go towards Wave Beam now. You can definitely get the first item at Wave Beam. Just might have to take a small detour for that.
Nice. Nikplayer finally got it.
Nice. And the second item might be locked by another beam or missile. Oh, they have no charge? Are you sure? Because on that picture for the settings it says nerf charge no. Hey, you can even take the quick way to that wave beam item, which is more power bombs. And a wave door! Hooray! So it's gonna be nothing. Yeah.
Love the shout out.
Yeah. Yeah. So Spore Spawn might be an option here.
Mm-hmm.
Evil laugh. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, of course, Croc. Yeah. You will be getting at least 3 item checks out of Croc. And potentially 2 more if the doors play along. Wait, no, we covered that. We can't go to Croc. Lol.
We know Croc Escape has an item.
That's right. That's an E-tank.
But that's all we know.
We can go to Croc, but on 5 missiles that will be a rough and long fight, and we can't go to Croc. I forgot this was a something locked door as well.
Neither player is going to go grab that E-tank. That's interesting.
I believe we can... Yeah, we can go to Wrecked Ship. Can we do anything there? No. We got speed boosters, so we might be going to climb supers or waterway, because might be something there. But of course, waterway is locked by another door. Oh, reverse Croc, I love it.
Climb is a spacer door, so it's locked according to Kaizenton.
Alright.
Oh, reverse Croc Speedway. That's a good shout out.
Yeah, it is, and I think Nick got it this time. Nope. Yeah, energy is getting a bit sketchy. Because you need a whole bunch of energy to pull that item check off. I believe this is out of logic. But who cares, right? Come on, get it. Let's go!
Now let's hope that this pays off.
Wow. Oh, I thought he might get a cool spring ball jump out of there. Oh,
it's a reserve tank.
Not nothing, but he's got one more check after this. And this being super locked, I believe it was super locked, there's a really good chance for finding supers here. And Nick wants to farm up a little more. This room is not great for farming, but you will get ahead slowly and steadily. Yeah, that sucks. So I think you want a little more than that. Like 200. That should be fine for Nick. This is also what I did in my race against Nikplayer last year. I still lost, but this is how I got my first supers.
Nice. So Farfelu's going to be checking Waterway first to see what we can find down here.
If we can... Yes, there's something. This is a good bet.
Or it's nothing because power bombs.
Yeah, sure, but power bombs and speed boosters. So it's another E-tank. All right, all right. It starts looking more and more like... I was gonna say, Nick, don't you want to see what's at ice beam? Come on, do it. You got this.
I think he was trying to collect a little more energy because 2 E-tanks going into the ice is a little tight.
A little tight. Let's see. Come on. Breaking the logic in Hardway to Hell. Ah, okay.
Not rewarded.
Not rewarded. But it wasn't for nothing either. So I'd say this is the point where you start thinking about Spore Spawn.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh no, going into Climb Supers first. Good point, good point. Or not at all?
I thought Climb Supers was locked.
Oh, okay. Right, it was Spacer locked. Correct. So Farf now going up Red Tower.
So here's a good question. When do you risk a lava dive and think that's your progression forwards?
It is very likely indeed to be progression. So if I'm not mistaken, those checks that Farf is doing now are the only ones that are left. Okay, that's 2 checks. Oh, grapple.
Interesting.
And
another missile.
Missiles. Nick could have gotten those. But they didn't lock anything, I believe. I mean, unlock.
Right. I mean, the grapple beam helps you get to the E-tank that's at Croc Escape, so there's that, but...
Right. Okay, so nothing too important there, top of the tower. Farfelu will now have to do one more lap. Oh, wow. Nikplayer getting that short charge on top there. Yep. That guy is so good with short charges.
We still haven't seen a Spore Spawn play either.
Yeah. It might be a couple of minutes wasted for nothing, so nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, Farfelu is going back to wrecked ship, but can't do anything there. This is a time waste just only because he didn't check the door in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And that also explains very well why Farf went top of Red Tower with this in the back of his head. He could go Forgotten Highway into Meridia, but there's nothing interesting to do in Meridia. Because the only part that has items left for us is the East Meridia part, and we can't get there. Yeah, that must feel bad for Farf.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't see what was the door that locks East Meridia, but I'm just inferring that it is because nobody went there.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling with how many E-tanks we have. I mean, there's still one more E-tank I think that Nikplayer can grab. With how many E-tanks we have, I'm thinking the Laura Norfair play is what we need. Just for the biscuit.
I think we could go to Shack Tool, couldn't we? Yeah. Yeah.
Shack Tool.
So we got Shack Tool and we got Spore Spawn and we got Lower Norfair runs. Nice! What a great selection of things to do.
Which one do you waste the most time on? I mean, Lower Norfair is more densely packed, but it looks like Nikplayer is going to go for Shack Tool.
Yeah, should be the only thing he can do here. Oh, right, there's a super gate there. Right, this isn't area rando. Dang.
Can't do that.
Wait, can we go there from the other side? Yeah, we can. We could do this from Wreck Chip.
Oh, that's
yeah, and Nick doesn't
awful.
have grapple, that's true. We could go Wreck Chip to Shack Tool. Oh no. I
That's
mean,
awful.
The toilet might, of course, be locking us out, but if not, that's something you can do. Grapple is at top of Red Tower. And I believe this should be on Nikplayer's mind right now.
Yeah, definitely. Would you check Spore Spawn on your way up to Red Tower, or would you just go right past it?
I would first check Spore Spawn and then do the trip into Wreck Chip to get the Shack Tool, whatever is there. Unless
Looks like what Nick is doing.
Because I wouldn't have the stones to actually go into Lower Norfair.
Yeah, on this ammo and what's pointing me to Lower Norfair is the energy total.
Yeah,
even though we don't have Crystal Flash, but the energy total is really what's pointing me down there. All right, so Nikplayer finally grabs the grapple beam and the second pair of missiles.
Nice. Of course, knowing that unless he finds supers somewhere, he will have to do another lap around Meme Road. And we know that's, I believe, a Spacer door or an ice door. Spacer it is. So let's see if Nikplayer decides to do the long way to Shack Tool. Which,
yeah, this would be the time to do it.
It could still be a lockout.
I would pivot save at the ship. Maybe pivot save inside Wreck Ship. And then make my way down towards Shack Tool. And if I find a blocked door, just reset.
Yeah. Oh, Nick is going there. Cool. And looks like farfelu is about to fight a chestnut. So yeah, I think this is likely because Nikplayer already wanted to go to Shack Tool, but found out there is a green gate in another map. And Spore Spawn is locked.
Spore Spawn is locked. Wow. So the Forgotten Highway is the way, or Lower Norfair is the way.
Right. So what are we finding there? I'm saying Supers or Spacer.
I'm saying supers.
All right. Then I'm saying spacer. What should be an E-tank or a reserve tank?
Oh my god. See, here's the spicy play I'm thinking in my head. It's going to be supers. We're going to find a second super, and then we're not going to find any more missiles or supers until we go to Lower Norfair.
That's possible. Ah, yeah, I love grapple.
Grapple for the win.
Okay, I forgot about this door, but we can get through. Because this is also a blue door in area rando. Alright, we are getting close to the moment of truth for Nikplayer. And we can get to Shaktool. Let's go. And farfelu with the same plan in mind.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the last check.
Nice springballing. I love to see it. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. You have to do a gravity jump into that gap. But no major
Nice
problem.
gravity jump. All right, let's see what Shaktool is going to be.
Spacer. When you find Spacer now, you have to do all of the backtracking.
Do you think our players are going to kill Shaktool?
They should.
They
Either
should.
way. No, I'm not calling ice. I think ice will be super deep somewhere.
I'm still calling super missiles.
Right. But ice is definitely a good choice to call here. Shaktool is slow. That's what Shaktool did wrong. Yes, die! Die! Yes!
Got him. Okay, who's right?
It is something. It's super
missiles!
Alrighty.
Give me my points.
1, 2, 3, there you go. Alright, so yeah, that doesn't change what I said about backtracking. You have to do a whole lot of that now.
Yep. There's a lot of super doors that we have to open.
I mean, I don't remember a single one of them, but you have to. X-ray is one I remember. Straight to crate is a good call. Then we'll have our first boss down. Oh, that's pretty late pause, yeah, and farfelu cancels that attempt. It could work out if he finds the gap. He doesn't. That looks good. Ah, no.
Oh, bonked.
So super unlocks are Crocomire, X-Ray, Spore Spawn, and Billy Mays. Right.
I thought Spore Spawn was okay. You can go through Spore Spawn the back way now. That's right.
Yeah. And you will, like I said, always find a super door there.
Chat, this is your reminder to go follow these runners. We can't do these races without them. They're amazing runners, as you can see, doing some really nifty tricks and really nifty tech. Also having to just go through the seeds and do really difficult things, like waiting for Shack Tool to get to the end of this hallway.
So yeah, what usually happens once you find a type of ammo, you find very much more of that type of ammo. Or locked by that type of ammo. And hey, is Shack Tool not susceptible to charge damage? I never knew. That's very, very interesting. We got our first boss fight here. Nikplayer against the slow dancing lizard. No issues. And of course it's supers. And Janitor's Closet will hold either nothing or supers. Yeah, that's one Crystal Flash, and with one Crystal Flash, Lower Norfair has become a lot more feasible. But of course, for now you will be backtracking everything, trying to find more supers, more missiles, more everything. Maybe even a spacer along the way. It's missiles, okay.
It looks like Nikplayer's got a small lead here.
Yep. Nick played a lot of parts more efficiently.
Mm-hmm. Trying to do the speed version of getting up here is not easy. There we go.
And that's despite Nikplayer making his way into Ice Beam from the back.
Mm-hmm.
Still has that lead.
Oh, looks like Nikplayer is going to bet on Croc.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Like I said, 3 items. You also have the ammo for Croc now.
Mm-hmm.
And might even be 2 more items if you're lucky. At this point, there's only 2 types of doors that lock us out. That's Spacer and Ice.
Yeah, so the seat's pretty open now.
Alright, both players have crate down. Let the tracker reflect that bosses are down. Nikplayer flying towards the first door that might lock him out. It doesn't, okay.
No item, though.
Yeah, but it's better to find a door you can unlock without an item to find than finding a door that locks you out, because that way you never have to return here.
Mm-hmm.
And we can indeed get to every item at Croc. That's nice. Having to go into Croc's lair just once is very much preferable.
Definitely.
Not quite. Just spark up. It's easier. It's a nothing.
And the last item is nothing.
Air. Just a gaslight ball. That's not great. I think it was 2 missile packs. But hey, you got Croc done. Alright, Nick, what now? Does not look like a lower no fair play. Looks like backtracking is the name of the game right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the best spot to grapple on. Has to do an extra swing there, but it's fine. Oh, I was mistaken. Ice was not super locked, it was ice locked. Yeah, we want
also getting the fly through.
But we are not getting to Spospo.
Well, we're not going to see Spospo. We're going to see the back of Spospo if we ever go back up there.
That's right. Right, we are not going to see Spospo. What
that's
a shame.
intelligent. That's a pretty cool way to check that door. That Nikplayer just checked for Spazer. The Spazer door is ice.
Oh yeah. You can jump up there and check it from there. You know, go the noob way, so to say. This is where new players always try to get to that door. X-ray could be one now, but Nikplayer looks like he's forgetting about it. There's nothing to be found in criteria.
Oh, Nick's going to maybe check the landing site PBs. That's a good shout.
Yeah, sure, but that's just one check, and then you'll have to go down through... Okay, it's just one check, and then you go down through meme route, where you will find one more openable door. The one to Billy Mays and all the items there. That's 4 item checks there. So yeah, okay. Good call. Where is that safe?
Although it wouldn't be
okay.
Nick's first time forgetting something. The other day he forgot that he had ice.
Okay. Also, fun fact, you can cycle through the maps. You can, I think, push select and then look at the other maps, like just like that. And now Nick is checking out where there's anything he can check with those newly acquired supers. Oh, hey, farfelu doing the same thing as Nick. Cool.
Finally grabbing that reserve tank. And not going to find anything at ice.
Wasn't there an E-tank?
Oh, that's right. There is an E-tank there. You're right.
Oh, Nick is going there? Okay. I would have thought he'd go to Meme Road. I believe early supers is locked by Ice Beam? Let's see if this newly acquired E-tank steers farfelu towards Lower North here. Yeah, the classic shooting a super into a missile door.
Yep. Sadly, on door color rando, that does not work.
Yep. Okay, no Lower North for farfelu either.
It looks like we're going to be going to the back of Spospo now.
Oh yeah, of course, Mission Impossible. That's a vanilla super lock check. Yeah, exactly what Kai Zettin says. Supering a missile door when you are on close mother brain ammo. That's very smart.
All right, what's Spospo holding on to?
Probably supers or nothing.
I'm going with a beam. Nothing.
Nothing is always a good call.
Nothing is a good call on this seed. Oh, Farfelu's going to go check that X-ray. So Farfelu remembered that it's a super lock door.
Yeah. Here I'm gonna say it will be supers.
I'm going with nothing.
All right. Yep.
Nice. It looks like Waterway was an E-tank, though.
Yep. Farfelu already had that. I can't say right now which one it is that Nick has over Farfelu.
Mm-hmm.
So now you should really go into Retrobrin here when you Nick. Alright, Croc Escape E. Do it, Nick. Do it. Go to Retrobrin.
Retrobrin is the play.
It might be nothing, but you have to do it. And we're synced up. Nice.
Nice speedball.
Yeah, I agree with Kaizenton here that somewhere in the early parts of Lower Norfair there will be something important. This might be something useful, might be E-tanks. There is one. Might be more ammo.
All right, Billy Mays, what are you paying? Oh, just a power bomb.
Oh, and a super pack. That's big. We are now on 2 crystal flashes.
Yeah, now I'm thinking definitely Lower Norfair. Do the Kaizenton play.
We can't do anything in Wreck Ship. All the items we can get without defeating Fantoon we already have. And Fantoon is locked by Spacer. It's cool to see, despite all this different routing, how synced up they are.
Mm-hmm.
Almost complete parity in items. Oh, Mama Turtle Door, what was that? That might have been a Super Door? I do not remember.
That's
Mama
a good
Ice,
ship.
okay.
It was ice. Yep.
Now
Nikplayer is now
remembers.
going to be checking the X-ray for nothing.
And same for Farfelu and Mission Impossible. But I think there was something like a missile pack or something.
Yeah, I think there was something here too. Yeah, missile.
Alright, that's pretty much it. Nothing else to do. Unless, can somebody tell me what was the item we need for East Meridia? Was that ice or spacer? Aqueduct is ice locked. Alright. So we will not be crystal flash clipping today. I mean, we already have speed, so yes, definitely not. But even if we hadn't had speed, then also we wouldn't have to crystal flash clip.
Right. You can't tell them what to do. I mean, if they want a crystal flash clip, they're going to need bombs.
No, they don't. Bombs are optional. You know what? I think going to Croc Door would actually be the best one. Go to the Croc Door, save there, and go to Lower Norfair from there. Because then you can always go to Nuterra refill just right before going to Lower Norfair and be on full health.
Well, no, farfelu is going to be doing all the Croc checks.
No, Croc. Farf has already beat that Croc. I think farfelu is doing what I said right now.
Oh, that's right.
And Nikplayer opting for the other save at Bubble Mountain. I prefer what farfelu does. And of course there's an E-Tech. So Farf might still be doing the opposite of what I said. No, we do not know the doors between here and Lava Dive, but there's nothing else to do. So it must be something we can get through.
Yeah, we just haven't been here yet because it's been a risky play.
Yep.
It's a super door.
So we can definitely get to everything, but we might be locked out of, Wasteland.
Very nice gravity jump by Nikplayer getting through Lava Dive.
Yeah, that eats up a whole lot of health.
Now, the gravity suit does not offer heat resistance here, if I remember correctly.
No, it is not. Not a single bit. It is the so-called balanced suits. Right, Farf is out. The door isn't behaving for Nikplayer.
But he did get it.
Farms up a couple of supers. Best thing here is to check the item first and then do the refill if you have to.
Mm-hmm. He's doing the refill first.
Alright. I mean, there isn't too many E-tanks left. But still, there's a good chance for one. Alright, let's see what GT is holding. Farf is going the intended way to GT.
Oh, there's Phaser on the intended path!
That's big! And more supers. Okay, so Nikplayer also now going the intended way. farfelu grabbing the lead with that one. Farf has to immediately Crystal Flash. I don't think Nikplayer can actually trigger the statue before he pulls off Crystal Flash. Let's see. It might be enough. I really don't know how long this takes or how many E-tanks it takes away.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Cost 200. Okay, so he's fine. Alright, farfelu doing the super safe thing, springballing across. And you very much want those supers.
Mm-hmm.
And grapple here is clutch. Oh, that was a close one for Nick.
That was close.
Too much energy left for him.
Nice spring ball across to get to the spazer. Now we have side-by-side Golden Teresa fights.
This is a great race to watch. farfelu got it done. Picking up his supers and has enough energy to get to the refill. So you can get out with a spring ball jump, or you can get out with a spark from the GT room.
Mm-hmm.
And farfelu deciding for that. So what now? Do you just walk out of Lower Norfair, or do you continue?
I continue.
Seriously? Okay. I don't know. I think I would go to Wreck Chip now.
I smell the goods. I smell the goods down here. Ice is down here.
You don't even have ammo for Ridley. And you're not even close to ammo for Ridley. Because you'd want at least 40 supers to do that. And farfelu is bailing. Oh. I mean, it's fine. Farf still has a Crystal Flash. Nick is getting close, on the other hand. And I don't think Nick will be able to pull this off. The drops might come just in time. Oh, this is close. Has to hurry. Nope. Oh, he got enough drops for a Crystal Flash, but doesn't pull it off in time. Oh, no.
Gotta do it again.
That's the first actual mistake of a runner we've seen today. Everything else was just ways to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nick didn't check the spooky missiles in the beginning, but that was a tiny mistake. More bad RNG than a mistake. Yeah, okay. I accept that. Oh, this is gonna get close for Farf, but he Crystal Flashes. Alright, now farfelu can continue playing the game.
Yep.
So who took notes? Where can we get with Spazer now?
Well, we can get the Fantoon first off.
Right.
I think this is a direct play to wreck ship if you're doing this.
Landing side PBs, right. Climb supers, of course.
I'm not sure if regular beam or grapple beam is better here for farming golden trees, though.
I don't know either. I'm usually taking grapple, but this is also a fight I really don't do very often.
Mm-hmm. All right. Plenty
That's
of
looking
energy
much
to get
better.
it down. Yeah.
Oh, hey, beta power bombs. That's also space a lot.
Nice missile.
Yeah, charge might be at something like plasma beam. You really don't want to go there at the end. In the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be happy to have found all the ammo. Oh, we got an easy way back into Red Tower now. Okay, Nick is charging up. Let's see if he wants to go to the right. No, okay.
Yeah, he's bailing.
Yeah, without a crystal flash, I have to agree.
Yeah, no crystal flash here. We got the ammo total for it, but not the ammo that we actually have on us.
With a crystal flash, I might have gone to Mickey Mouse, because there's also a hotspot in these.
Mm-hmm.
About to see our second boss.
So after starting in wreck ship and seeing that this is a Spazer door and finally getting Spazer after all this time, we're fighting Fantoon.
Yep. And Nick made it out safely.
Ooh, just missed that last super into Fantoon.
Oh no. Now Nick checking all the doors.
I think he saw the Spazer door that's beta PBs. He's heading there.
Yeah, he'll be passing by there anyway. I'm pretty sure
Fantoon is
that
down.
pretty sure that Nick remembered that Fantoon is locked by Spazer.
Mm-hmm.
So, wrecked ship, interestingly, has no colored doors. So we can get every single item. The only one that might have a color is the one we got to as our first item.
Mm-hmm.
And since we started in wrecked ship, it will be a blue door. More energy.
Not a bad thing.
Definitely not. Yeah, I expect to find a whole bunch of supers, missiles.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I don't think ice is going to be in here.
I don't think so either. That's probably locked by Ridley.
Quick draw asking for boots. What do you think this is?
I think all of those items are in Lower Norfair. There will be Ice Beam and all the movement items. Boots, Space Jump. If we are really lucky, we will be finding Charge Beam there. One of them might also be in wrecked ship.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Screw Attack is not in the seat.
More Crystal Flash ammo.
Yup. Welcome to H2H, where you spot a pack of missiles here and want it. No pre-checking what is at reserve tank because we want to go there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There's another super pack. Yeah, a whole bunch of ammo. You get all the crystal flashes now.
Nice speedball into Fantoon from Nikplayer.
Yeah.
Surely Wreck Ship Reserve has something, right?
It might have another pack of supers or an E-Tank. I also forgot we have the entirety of Eastern Meridia, so there might also be a whole lot of good items.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think too much ammo will be left after this and Lower Norfair. But stuff like high jump boots, space jump, this could easily be in East Meridia.
We have access to East Meridian now that we can go through Forgotten Highway, right?
Nope. We can't go through Forgotten Highway. I mean, we can, but we have no access to East Meridia. The way from... Oh!
There's Ice Beam!
Eat my words, there's actually Ice Beam. So now we can go into East Meridia.
Had to be somewhere.
Yes, it had to. I was fully expecting it to be somewhere locked really deep. So yeah, we can do a whole bunch more stuff now before going into Lower Norfair.
Mm-hmm. We can basically clear the seed now before going to Ridley.
Yep. Which is good, because still 35 supers isn't the best.
Right.
Yeah, you might leave out one or two checks, but you want to be on at least one more super pack before doing anything. So farfelu gonna refill and also check the power bomb location. So you know why there was Ice Beam in wrecked ship? Because this is slow progression and not slowest.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know, but it sounds reasonable. Hey, the last reserve tank is in captivity.
The last reserve tank is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Yeah, a good point by Quick Draw. You could also go through Green Brinstar again to have more item checks along the way.
There's also the super shaft that we've been talking about now that we have
Oh, yeah.
Spacer.
Yep. Could combine those. But nope, Farf is going down.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be farfelu seed to lose right now because it's pretty linear here from here on out. We have everything we need. We just need to do the location checks to get the ammo in order to do Lower Norfair.
Yeah, and I would want to go to East Meridia first. Yeah, and Farf agrees. Doing this first isn't that much slower, seen in the scope of all the things.
We can check Mama Turtle now.
Oh, that's true. We can check everything now. We have all the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hey, that's a really big item for Law and Order runs.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Aqueduct. Finally. Quick check here, the Aqueduct items. Wait, it's another E-Tank. Another super pack would be very clutch. Bombs are actually, well, they are not that strong anymore. You usually say that bombs are great because you save a couple of power bombs when you are hell running. But on 40 power bombs, it's not that important anymore.
Right. I believe there are 60 power bombs in the seed.
That's correct.
So we're only 4 packs away from being full.
Yep, but what we would want to find most of all is super missiles.
Definitely.
That's just a pack of missiles. Probably gonna pick up those on the way out. And Nikplayer also ignoring Green Brinstar, going straight into East Meridia. Oh man, no E-Tanks in Lower Norfair, it looks like.
Yes, this is going to be all about how well you can manage your crystal flashing. Looks like we're gonna try and speed kill Dragon.
Yeah, at least get in a couple of hit points.
Oh, now we're going for grapple.
When gooping, grapple kill. So yeah, costs a little bit of energy, but we'll have to refill anyway. We want to be on full everything before going to lower north here. Question is now, how much more do you explore here in East Meridia? Do you do the sand pits? Do you do a safe scum sand pit? Or only one E-tank left?
I would save scum sand pits just to check both.
Yeah. It's a long way around in vanilla map. Little high five here. Parf still with a not sizable lead, but in these seats I'd call it a good lead.
Yeah, it's a decent lead.
It's a decent lead. It might melt away at any second. Just one wrong step in lower north here and this lead might be gone. So this is very much open to anybody here still.
I just realized that Nikplayer is missing an E-tank somewhere.
Yeah, the one behind Dragon. Oh yeah, and one more. Which one is that? Huh, I don't know. Yes, Aqueduct had E. That might be what he didn't do. Had an E-tank and bombs. Farfelu looks like he wants to see both sand pits. And if you spot a super pack in your first go, then you just continue. It is my opinion. If you don't see a super pack, you try the next sand pit.
There's
Not
a power bomb pack.
Not that important. Oh, this...
And high jump.
You want them, but... I would still check the other one.
Farfelu's not. He's going to keep going.
Yep. Let's hope Nikplayer shows us the left sand pit, so we know what's going on. Yeah, that's a good point. Boots are good for the Ridley fight.
Oh, there's that extra E-tank. It's sitting at the top here where the bombs are.
Exactly. Alright, no save from Nikplayer. That could mean he's going for the left one. Yep. Let's see what's there. Hey!
Ooh, supers.
And missiles.
And missiles.
So Nick edging a bit closer to go mode, ammo-wise. And Farfelu is starting his lawn of air runs. So yeah, space jump coming in really clutch immediately here. You don't have to gravity jump, you keep a whole bunch of energy. Kai again going on about nerf charge. Do we have nerf charge? I thought we didn't.
couldn't tell you.
You know what? I'm just gonna go into the race room, click on the link, and then I have the answer. Nerf charge is indeed on. So we are fine for the Mother Brain fight. Alright,
Farfelu's not checking Mickey Mouse.
Nope, ignoring that. Not gonna lie, that super situation is dicey. You can manage, but it's not the best. Going straight down with this, okay.
This is gonna be spicy.
It is, and this might actually turn out good for Nikplayer. Oh, what was the energy from Crystal Flashes again? I never remember that. It's some
I want to
weird
say
number.
it's 1800.
No, it's not. It's less than that.
Is it 1500 then?
It's 15 or 1600, something like that. Oh, okay. Farf is getting two peeps of shame. What's that? Oh, okay, that's
Nice super missile.
the one super pack that he desperately needs. Gets another hit. And will now just Crystal Flash before going into the Metal Pirates room.
Nice speed space jump combo to get through the pillars.
Farf, of course, hoping for good super drops here, and they are decent.
Is Nikplayer going to check Mickey Mouse?
Oh, gets the
He is not.
pirate hit. Farf is going in. Energy is good. There's a good chance for another E-Tank. The last one behind Ridley. And if it's not an E-Tank, Farf will have to do a bit of farming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
the
that last E-Tank. Okay. So let's see how this turns out for Farf. Okay, energy's good for now. He will probably get 2, 3, or 4 supers, maybe even more if he's really lucky. And he'll have a bit of time farming up to 10 after this. Yeah, this should be good.
That's all the golden 4 down for Farfelu.
And has a Crystal Flash now. Could even... yeah, he could just keep going for a second one and then he would be super safe getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Especially keeping in mind there's an E-Tank at Firefleas.
Right.
And that's it. That's 2 Crystal Flashes. Doesn't need a super for anything else. Yeah, just Crystal Flash here. It's the safest spot if you don't get hit by a bug. That's kind of late, but it should be good. Okay.
small high five here.
Yep.
Yeah, now it's just down to if nothing disastrous happens to farfelu, this is his seed to lose.
Yeah, now it is. Has enough energy to get really far and has another crystal flash.
Yep, and has E-Tank waiting in Fire Fleas.
Forgets he has bombs. But it's fine.
As long as we got enough to crystal flash.
Remembers he has bombs. Key Hunter in a good spot. Oh, he's not interested in the save. And even gets the E-Tank. Nice.
Yeah, farfelu's in extra safe territory now.
Yep. Can get all the flame hits in. Probably still gonna check Hotel Ruby missiles, maybe also Frank Z, just for the DPS at Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm.
And
Meanwhile,
there
Nick's
is
going in with good energy
big
for Ridley.
DPS. Yeah, it should be no problem for Nick. If this fight goes perfectly, he will have a Crystal Flash directly after this fight. With all that ammo, the Mother Brain fight shouldn't be too much of an issue. We just have to remember that we need at least 601 energy after the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because no warrior suit. And Nick also farming up for a second Crystal Flash. Better be safe than sorry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There we go. Has to be careful here, those holes is hurt. But with a slow space jump you can avoid them all. Oh, that's no, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, let's hope he's lucky. Let's hope he's lucky.
So
Okay, we're good. Because if those enemies hit Nikplayer during the Crystal Flash, they hurt him for every single frame. And you straight up die.
Wait, he's still in the race.
Yep.
And farfelu is out of danger. Like, completely out of danger.
Yep. Pretty much only Mother Brain is a danger, and compared to what farfelu just went through, that's a small one. It's pretty much just an issue of keeping your focus.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering this is an area rando, so you want to refill at the ship. So Nick, what now? Going through? Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, can take one hit, no problem.
Yep.
Shoutouts to Gravity Suit.
And Nick's basically out of danger now.
Yeah, energy should carry him out. Nick skipped Hotel Ruby and Fricassee. Okay, so doesn't have the same amount of ammo that that farfelu has now.
Probably trying to catch up because he feels behind.
So there was only one super pack at one of those at those two spots. Hotel Ruby had supers, Fricassee had power bombs. So I assume that Nikplayer didn't check power bombs for shame. And I stopped the time here, and farfelu is ahead by 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
Nice.
That's a pretty good lead.
Now Nick is completely out of danger on the way back to the ship.
You say that. Crab's hurt. But with gravity suit, you're right. Yeah, in the end, this race came down to an unfortunate death at GT. This would have been super, super close otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
Jump roping the baby. And
easy baby skip.
Haha, shoots the super.
Every time.
Yep. I can hear French curse words all the way over here in Germany. I think farfelu is Canada based.
I wonder where Screw Attack was.
And not in the seat.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
Yeah, Screw Attack was in another castle.
His turrets almost sniped some of his missiles.
It should be 26 charge shots, I believe. If farfelu hits all his ammo. It's easy to calculate with 100 beam damage. I think 24? Oh, now I forgot. He was on 25 and whatever. It's an amount of charge shots. Which isn't too crazy.
Got to keep 10 of those super missiles just for the end.
Yeah, 10 is a weird number to keep. I mean, okay, it's just for not having too much of a catch-up phase.
Yeah, I'd keep 15 though.
I'd keep none. Not with this energy. There we go, 684 is good. Not too much of a danger here, because even if you damage down too far, you have so much in your reserves to draw from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick getting grabbed. Oh yeah, Nick doesn't have high jump boots.
Yeah, Nick was doing the baby skip.
So what are we saying? Charge beam at plasma? Have we seen everything else?
I think we've seen just about everything else, yeah.
Mickey Mouse we haven't seen, but that's it, I believe. Oh, and climb supers we haven't seen either.
That's true.
And a whole bunch of items in Upper North as well. Because there was no point in going there anymore.
Right.
Charge in jail, that's a good shout out. I will stick to plasma beam.
I'll put it at shaft supers.
Alright. And Spacer, yeah. Probably a whole bunch more locations. Oh, we also got early supers, which has never been checked. Wavegate. So many Ice and Spacer lock locations.
Yeah, once we had those two, we kind of just went into go mode.
Yeah, just pick up everything that's along the way, going to and from Dragon, and that's it. And Mother Brain is dead. Got 2 Mother Brains on screen, that's always nice. Especially after an almost 2-hour seed.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still close.
Oof, getting catch-up. But Gravity Suit helping out and just gets a single catch-up hit. Yeah, you know, catch up on pancakes. I'm sure there's people who do that.
Sounds like a crime.
It does. Alright, farfelu only Paula, landing site, and that's that. We'll take away the victory here. With a final time of 1 hour, 47 minutes and 55 seconds. GG's farfelu. Yeah, very well played. Not a single mistake, is what I would say. And Nikplayer had 1 mistake.
We'll call it RNG mistake.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, Nikplayer already sent his GGs to farfelu in the race room, but didn't DNF, obviously not. He is in the Mother Brain fight, so of course he finished the game.
Yeah, you're not that far behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, close race.
Silent Martyr says ketchup maybe on potato pancake. You know potato pancake? Over here we have something like, it's an omelette with potatoes, and that's called a Bauernfrühstück. Or a farmer's breakfast, and it's great. And we're joined by farfelu, today's winner, GG's farfelu. That was it flawless? It was close to flawless. Very well played.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, except the routing, maybe. I never expect to find first supers #2.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything other to do at that point. And Nikplayer did indeed have slightly better routing in the early stages. So we
Yeah, it was kind of weird to get there from wreck ship. I
right?
also did not really know what to do.
Yeah, we talked about doing that just a little bit before you guys actually did it. I think Nikplayer was there before you. Do you remember, Sinith?
Yes.
He was, wasn't he? So Nick did have slightly more efficient routing in the early game. You
Okay,
were
wow.
neck and neck in the beginning, and for long parts in the seed. So you had different routings, but all the time you converged at some points and were together at what you were doing. That was very cool to see.
Yeah.
The only mistake, almost mistake, it was a bit of by bad RNG too, was Nikplayer dying in the GT fight. So Nikplayer didn't get the drops he needed to survive, and did get the supers to pull off a crystal flash, but that was just frames too late. So he died in the end of the GT fight. That was the
I
difference
remember
between you.
I was very lucky with my super drops. Even in my RBO run, I never see something like this. It was so many supers. I think in one farm I got something like 10 or 12 supers in 3 rounds.
Wow. Nikplayer also finishing with a time of 1 hour, 51 minutes and 14 seconds. So for a Hardway to Hell seed, this is very close. And like I said, this would have been way, way, way closer if Nick wouldn't have had that calamity at GT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did he save at the Lower North Fair elevator?
Yeah, he did. And he also went the back way into GT and instantly reset seeing that spacer. So that was
Yeah,
another
so that
small time loss.
probably costs around 3 or 4 minutes. Maybe you win with that. I don't know. But yeah, like you said, it would be pretty close.
Yeah. Nick also had a tiny little mistake in the beginning. When you found your power bombs, you immediately went back into Wrecked Ship to collect your second pack of power bombs. And Nikplayer locked himself out of Wrecked Ship, but pretty much immediately realized and reset the game. So, a couple of minor mistakes. Nothing major.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. And we're being joined by Nikplayer as well. How you doing, Nick?
GG's.
GG's, Nick.
GG's farfelu.
Hey, thanks. Well played.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I lost like at the beginning like 3 minutes or something like that, and I died to GT. It was very close that I survived this, but unfortunately I crystal flashed very late, and it was I think 2 or 3 energy behind.
Yeah, that was frames away from being successful on the Crystal Flash. That was super close.
Yep.
Yeah, we already said you had a small mistake in the beginning and the small mistake at GT. Both are not too big time losses, like both are 2 or 3 minutes. And you were ahead of at times because you had more efficient routing that farfelu in the early stages and the middle of the seed.
Okay.
But apart from routing, farfelu pretty much played this flawlessly, so he walks away the winner today.
Yep.
Yeah, there were so many lugs. The door lugs in Brinstar that made the routing pretty hard. So if you don't go the right ways from the beginning, you have to backtrack a lot. So that's, I think it's the worst part when you're playing door rando, but I didn't want to play the other one, honestly. The escape from Lower Warfare without anything, so I just decided that maybe this would be a bit better.
Yeah, and you never soft locked anywhere.
Yeah. And in this Evil Ice Layer, you can soft lock anywhere, and yeah, I checked in this seat like I don't know 30 or 40 times on the map. What should I do? what the seed wants from me, and I lost like I don't know 2 minutes on finding progression, but Shektor was the progression, and I think it was then low enough here to do GT.
Yeah,
And
then into Wreck Ship, right?
Yeah, and the couple of seats I played, I always had progression on ice, and I'm yeah, so good at Shine Spark, and you can spark behind Krokomaya.
Yeah, you both did that actually.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
Farfelu did it much later, but he also did that.
Ah, okay. I did it very early, but
Yeah.
I think it was 5 or 6 try, something like that.
Yeah, I got flashbacks to my race against you last year.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I had like 35 minutes supers, and you had 1 hour 10 or something like that.
Yeah. And I had to
Yeah,
do the exact same thing on less energy. Yeah, so.
And you and I beat you only 5 minutes. I had, and it
Very
was
close,
very
yeah.
good. Yeah, you rushed the seat when you got the supers.
So yeah, anyway, in this year's tournament, Farfelu, you are the only player remaining in the upper bracket. So congratulations on winning that one already. You might be facing Nikplayer again very soon. I believe that we are left with Kai Zenton and Juni in the lower bracket. Can somebody confirm that?
Yep.
Because the JPEG I got off the tournament isn't... Yeah, you got a race Juni. All right, so the winner between the two of you will play against Nikplayer, and the winner from that match will go into the final against Farfelu. So yeah, we got at least 1, 2, 3 races left in the tournament, and maybe a 4th one. And Nikplayer probably hoping it will be 4, because that's the only way he can defeat Farfelu.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was very nice race against you, Farfelu. I played like, I don't know, 5 or 6 seats because I know how good you are, and yeah, I hope I see you in the finals. But yeah, it's gonna be way harder. I must beat you twice, so I'm excited.
Yes, I'm pretty excited. Anyone in this tournament remaining could win this. I mean, this is Randomizer, so I'll take my 2 weeks off, nice break, and yeah, pretty excited to race again.
Alright. Sineth, you want to take us out? I got nothing more.
Sure thing. So yeah, thank you to Farfelu, thank you to Nikplayer, both of you. If you're not already following these runners, be sure to go and follow them right now. They're amazing runners and amazing streamers, so you should be checking out what they're doing off stream or off of racing as well. This has been OK Beamer on commentary, myself, Sineth, on commentary, Kaizenton on tracking. Be sure to check us all out. We all do different things. And with that, we'll see you next mission.